GoAga.com here with head baseball coach Tim Huber. You guys picked up a split today against crosstown rival USF. Won game one 5-3, fell in game two 4-3. Can you talk about the successes of game one and maybe some of the failures in game two?
Well, game one we got a couple big hits. Game two we didn't. Was probably the easiest way to put it. We had I think 2 or 3 2-out hits in game one, and they walked 7 guys game one. They walked 7 guys game two, and you know, it's beating a dead horse here. We were awesome offensively up at Concordia, but we were terrible today offensively. A couple guys did okay game one, game two, just as a team, pretty disappointing. You know, we got into hitters counts and did nothing with those hitters counts. You know, they're walking guys. When they do miss, they probably missed in the middle a couple times, and we had weak pop-ups. So, yeah, it was. I think the difference of 2 games, the tale of 1 versus 2, is we got a couple big hits in game one, and game two we had guys in base again. You know, bases loaded a couple times, and we had opportunities, and we just didn't get a hit.
You had a solid outing from Ryan Hamilton on the mound in game one. Kind of helped set this tone early for the rest of that game. Can you talk about the pitching in general, maybe throughout the season, and then kind of what helped you in game one?
Yeah, Ryan probably today was as good as he's been for a while. He's consistent. He made 1 bad pitch up in the zone. He made a few pitches up in the zone that weren't great, but overall he was down a lot better, more consistent. You know, left a pitch up to their 3-hole hitter, and he hit a home run the opposite way in game one. Other than that, he was pretty sharp. You know, and Dalton Allen came in. You know, Colin Lovell came in and did what they've done all year and just shut it down and got us the win in game one. And obviously Ryan Lees, I'm sure, would like to have 1 pitch back from game two. Otherwise, he pitched pretty well. You know, he just early on they got a blue hit on a hit and run, and then they got a little infield single on another hit and run, and that loaded up the bases. And you know, he had a rough at bat against his half brother Minnick, and he hit a home run on a fastball. So that changed the game.
Quick turnaround. You guys will play Wayne State tomorrow here at home before going to Wayne on Saturday. How do you guys take the loss in game two here and kind of put it away just to focus on Wayne and the 4-game series that you guys have coming up starting tomorrow?
Yeah, you just keep playing baseball. You know, we lost a good baseball game, a close game. You know, again, if we get a couple little hits when we were supposed to, that game we win another one, and we got a 10-game winning streak. But now we got a 1-game losing streak, and we show up tomorrow, and we got 2 pretty good guys on the mound, and it's another day. So that's baseball. That's the beauty of it. You bounce right back, and we got 2 tomorrow and 2 on Saturday. So it's there's no time to rest. So we'll be ready to go.
The last 4 games against USF have all been 1-run games. Is it really kind of turning in? I mean, we already have the crosstown rivalry, but is because it's so close, is that what's kind of making the game be a 1-run game so consistently and basically coming down to the 9th inning every game?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I guess they've certainly got more competitive over the years, and they're fighting. I told Matt Zimmer with the Argus here a little bit ago, they're fighting for a chance to get into the playoffs right now, and we're fighting to try to stay at the top of the conference. So they were big games for both of us. So there was a good crowd, and both teams were competitive, and they were into the games, and you know that's what you want. So yeah, you know, it's any close games in our conference that come down to 1 run, you're going to be pretty competitive, and it's good for everybody. And you know, at the end of the day, now we've lost 3 out of 4 the last 2 years, unfortunately. At least we got a split today, but yeah, those 1-run games, we got to find a ways to win them.
Best luck tomorrow against Wayne State.
Thank you.